Today, we have a new program, a new darn near everything today. And with all of that comes a lot of new stuff. There's plenty, and it's honestly pretty effing good. So let's jump into it. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as humanly possible, and I'm sure they shadow dropped another chase card. So we'll get all into that. Leave a like, subscribe, keep up to date with all the MLB The Show content going further, because it looks like we got a fun, really packed week. It's gonna be nuts. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so here we are. Let's start off as always here on the calendar. Taking a look at the upcoming events on Tuesday. We have the Double Agent program. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. New multiplayer program and World Series bosses, and then the Shark Math on the 29th. Also coming on the 29th, 30 new Team Affinity program, and it's this neon theme. I hope it's fun. I made a video talking about bringing back fun series. They'll probably be somewhere around here if I remember to put it in the right spot. I probably won't, but it'll be there. So we'll jump in and see what all the stuff is, because there's a lot. As you see, they're the Weekend Classic cards are Randy Johnson and Jackie. Seventh inning program, David Ortiz, Chase Headley, Steve Carlton, and August Spotlight for Edward Cabrera, and then of course double XP and PXP until the 26th. It's not going away. It's what we're getting at. Like I said, let's start in the shop, because it looks like there is a new chase card. I don't know if it's anyone. It is Biz Mackey from the Negro League series. It's the Jin Kim series here. 125 94, 120 90 contact 99. He is a true utility player. This man can play everywhere. Max fielding across the damn board. Wowie. He's probably going to be a great bench bat, switch hitter. I don't know if he's necessarily going to be starting, but golly, he fits bench for sure. Good gravy. Holy crap, hola. They cooked with that one. Jeez Louise. Holy cow. Same chase or same card there. While we're here, let's take a look at the August Spotlight programs. They showed these guys off on stream if you saw. First up is my boy Zacharias Neto for his home runs, setting a single season Angels record for leadoff. It's beautiful. 105, 106 against right. 100, 121 against left. Good fielding. He'll probably plug into a lot of people short, and a really good upgrade for the Angels theme team. I love him. I must have him. How much is he? 60. He'll drop, I'm sure. Let's take a 99 here. It's Francisco Alvarez for batted 341, drove in 11 RBIs in the first 14 games of August. 104, 100, 117, 107. His clutch is 104. Good fielding as well for this guy. Righty for your New York Metropolitans. Now the three, I don't know, I just did that. The three cards you probably are going to pull from tops now. Nolan McLean, pitcher for his debut. Sinker, sweeper, slurve, four seam, and a cutter. Decent enough there. Again, it seems like these cards are top hit out of 97s. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I think we should just be getting 99s. I don't care. These cards should be fun. But again, he'll fit some kind of role, I'm sure, somewhere for some people. He doesn't have any quirks, but the sinker, sweeper, slurve, four seam, cutter, I think it'll play at least to a certain degree. Control's okay. Break is okay as well, so he might get some play if you need to, if you want to spice things up a little bit for Weekend Classic, depending on where you are, because no one's seen him. The next card here is Dylan Beavers, Cubs throwover. Clubs. I thought that said Cubs. I was very confused. Hits big in debut. 114, 109, 99, 55 against lefties. His clutch is 91. Good fielding there. It looks like kind of okay. He's just an outfielder, but his speed and stuff there are also fairly okay. Again, he'll fit on a theme team. I don't think he's going to start, but again, kind of cool that we do these for these guys. And the last one is Drew Gilbert. Club's number 8 prospect gets first hit. Really good against righties. Over 100, 107, and 100. 67, 83 against lefties. For the right fielder, good enough fielding. Speed's okay. 94 clutch. He'll learn to hit lefties to forget how to hit righties. Again, not necessarily looking at these guys to be drastic starters, but they have a purpose in some capacity if you're for theme teams. So again, that's kind of the big thing to look for here. Alrighty, all that out of the way. Let's take a look at let's just do the new programs, because there's a ton, not a ton, but there's there's 3 new player programs. Brandon Webb, Willie Stargell, and Wade Boggs. So let's just start there. Brandon Webb, again, these are how these things are going to go. You get basically their starter card, but here are the numbers for the 99 Brandon Webb. Sinker, four-seam curve, circle change, and a cutter. So he's got the 2 meta pitches. Doesn't have anything that really helped the pitching aspect. His numbers are fairly okay for essentially a free 99. He fits on the good old Diamondbacks theme team. I don't know if he'll sneak in with the sinker cutter combo. Control, maybe he will. The control seems to be there. The break seems to be there. He doesn't throw overly hard, and I can hear the complaints now that the sinker and four seam are going to look similar. However, I think you can mask this pretty well. Sinker changeup, I've been preaching all the whole game cycle. They hide pretty well, and you can tunnel. Four-seam cutter can tunnel. So really the only outlier would be the curveball that you're probably not going to throw anyway, but it's slower than piss. So maybe on higher difficulties, he could sneak in there, throw some get me over curveballs to get some results there. But again, we'll take a look at the previous card, even though again you're not really going to use it. Willie Stargell here. Willie Stargell, 119, 120 against righties, 98, 103 against lefties. Not too shabby of a card. His clutch is 114, so he'll stay the same with righties. Remember lefties. How to hit lefties. Left field, first base, and right field. Fielding's okay-ish. He could probably hide in a corner just fine. He's not known for his speed, but again, we talk about it all the time. I'm going to keep repeating myself to move in the face. He's going to be great for theme teams, which is always good. But again, I think this card can honestly stand on its own too. If you're in a pinch, you don't have like a right fielder you like, hey, he could do it. And the last one is the Chicken Man, Wade Boggs. Wade here, third baseman, first baseman, max contact, 83, 80 power. His clutch is 125. Fielding's pretty good. Not too shabby of a card. He's going to be slappy. He'll get some homer. He's got enough power to I think he'll hit some gaps. Not too shabby of a card, honestly, for the Chicken Man himself. By the way, again, as we talk, I'm going to keep preaching this as we keep going. Just put cards when you're doing other stuff. Put the cards in to do these missions. So like, there's some like all-star, like you can use his all-star card. It looks like it's kind of what they're going. There's some stat missions. You use all-star series. Use some Red Sox so you can cross there. Same thing with these guys. I don't know what stat missions. Some second half heroes, the left fielder and Pirates, and the pitching. I don't know what series that is offhand. It'll tell me here. All-star series. So two all-star series, so you'll double dip there, and then second half heroes, so you'll be good. All right, let's take a look at the Edward Cabrera Spotlight program. Starting off here, Ben Rice, who I know KDJTV wanted to be the main one. I kind of agree to a certain extent. I think Alvarez, they could have flipped him and Alvarez, but I guess one game it makes more sense to go this route, but I get it. 101 versus righties on both ends, 90, 102 against lefties. Clutch is 125. He can play first base and catcher, so more power to you on that front. If you're huge, I know Uncle Ben gets a lot of love in New York, so I'm sure a lot of people are happy for this card. They kind of wish it was a little bit better, but hey, you got something. Next up, same thing, honestly. Career high 7 RBIs for Jacob Maurice, 1767, 100, 125 against lefties. For the lefty killer, 84 decent speed, good enough fielding. He might sneak in, but again, we're kind of looking at this for theme teams. Yankees, you guys are set, honestly. And then the last one, again, we got the spotlight drop, and of course the last one is Edward Cabrera, circle change, sinker, slurve, slider, four seam. I don't know if he'll be as good as the one from our nightmares, but a free 99 outlier secondary on the sinker. It's gonna be a hard sinker. The numbers look fairly good for right now. Kind of see how this works. I'm intrigued. I'm sure you'll see him in Weekend Classic to a certain degree. Again, I think there's gonna be a lot of like off meta stuff going on. Control's really good. Breaks just as good. You'll probably see him. So I apologize in advance if you do see him, because this card's gonna be a pain in the neck. Just saying. Again, missions and stuff, drop 3, gets knock this stuff out as you go, not too difficult. I don't think there's an extreme moment. There's not. So there's There's 7, so you get 21. Does that give you both? You do. You get both cards just from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 21. 21 points. So you get both cards from the lineup. You probably get them pretty quickly. Just throw those in there. You only need 500. It's kind of annoying that it's hitters and not pitchers, but yeah, throw case. Yeah, I think this will be kind of easy because this is 10. So that's 31, 35, 39, 43. So you have to do, and the stat missions again. You'll probably get along the way, and then the collection, of course, as you go along. So there's that. I don't think they snuck in a card here. They didn't say it, but we never know with them. Let's see here. Where would I go? Oh, right here. August. I just want to see. They sneak anything in there? No, not yet. I don't know if they will. By the way, they did say the lightning for August would come out on the 5th of September, so in 2 weeks. Just to be clear on that. The reason for this is there's 5 weeks. I think that's what's going to throw it off, so keep all that in mind here as things sort of carry on. All right, now for the last thing, let's get into the program that is a week shorter. It is 21 days. You see there, or 20 days. It's 3 weeks for that. So let's talk about it. So again, here's the evolution cards. All-star, two all-stars in the second half. Take a look at their numbers really quickly just so you see them. You're not going to be using these guys, but there you go. Just in case. Again, they're not lighting up anything. Like I said, we're not really going to be using them except for starters. Here's the Wade Boggs. If you do want to throw them in there, contact. The power is absolutely gone. So good luck on that one. Willie Stargell, again, showing you just in case you sneak him in to get their missions done, but you're probably not going to be throwing him in. So as we go along here, there's a pack, the cornerstones, all that fun stuff, this weird burger, kitty cat, and then the pitcher, the card we get along the way is Goose Gossage. I suck with Goose, so he will be probably not used. I'm sorry for everyone involved here. 4-seam slurve, sinker, changeup. He does have outlier 1, so kudos. He has breaker 2 outlier, so the slurve will be going. He has 40 stamina, so he can go a little bit longer. Throws hard, and he's free. Everything I like that I'm probably not going to use. Now let's talk about the bosses as we get here. First up is Chase Headley. He is a flashback finest. 115, 105, 102, 116. Good fielding for him. I haven't used the Chase Headley yet. I don't know if he's any good, but this replaces the one you get for the NL West. Third base, first baseman for 2012. I don't remember if this was his good year. It probably was. I just don't remember offhand. Sorry. Next up, David Ortiz. Absolute monster. 121, 125, 108, 105 for the DH first baseman. He's probably going to DH for you Hall of Fame series. As I talked about prior, I would suggest getting these cards over everything else just in case, because if there's another collection, you're going to want them. And two of them have been in the program, and already I was looking to get Ted Simmons. He spiked to 50K, so I'm sure you're going to want that. If you want to spend it, so you might want to jump on and get David Ortiz. I might suggest him regardless. And last but not least, Steve Carlton, his 99 slider, 4-seam curve, changeup, sinker, max stamina, max hit per 9 for his Triple Crown season. Pitching clutch controls all there. Pitches look good. I don't remember if his World Series award was spectacular. I don't think it was. So I'm wondering if this will be a little bit of an upgrade. It could be. We'll kind of see when people get to him, but kind of take your pick. I would say right now it's probably these two. I'm not saying I don't like Chase Headley. I just sort of think third base is covered because it's to me it's hard to replace Chipper. My bad person. I maybe. But there's all that as you go along here, and then you get a signature series pack. I sold this Jake. Oh, he's fallen. I'm so glad I sold him for 135. It looks like these guys are coming down in price finally for the signature series, so that'll plummet everything as you go along. Again, you can do some exchanges here to get them all done. I think Ashley said she uses a bunch of commons to get them. I mean, hey, if you can, that's a lot of commons, but you get a decent amount of XP, so maybe you do it just in case, and then talks about the drops missions, a save, doubles, and hits for some missions as you go along there as well. And I'll talk about my favorite thing in the whole wide effing world. Let's talk about good old Weekend Classic. So let's jump in here. There's 2 new cards. We saw one yesterday. Hopefully they've been discovered by the time I'm doing this so we can show them off. They might not be. It's a... Oh, well, one was. I don't know how they organize this. This is part of the issue. I can't find anything. It looks like Randy. Oh, there he is. Randy Johnson's one of them. Gross. If you forget hitting 4-seam slider, splitter, slurve, 2-seamer, his numbers are absolutely gross. 111 stamina, Caper 9 over 100, his clutch is 120. He's going to throw hard. He has outlier and breaker outlier, so he's slapping you in the face with a wet dead fish. So have fun there. By the way, if you're kind of looking at these cards and keep tabs on them, they should drop. I don't know if they're going to drop necessarily to the levels that we've seen, but they probably will drop. I was looking at Corbin Burns, who came out a while ago. He's still hovering around 40, but again, he'll probably drop as things go on, so keep that in mind if you're still looking. The second card here is Jackie Robinson, the MVP. Max contact, 93 against righties on power, 85 against lefties on power. Good speed, decent fielding. He can only play second. I don't know if he's going to replace anybody, but the card's not too shabby. Honestly, Jackie cards are fun, especially when they got some pop. They usually go homer pretty frequently. But those are the 2 cards for Weekend Classic. Also, by the way, I'm just going to point this out. Leo DeFreeze is going to be given away if you're number 1 in local for gold. I don't know if that's across the board, but I'm sort of wondering, as you see there, I'm sort of wondering if his price will come down, because he is, I think, the best shortstop according to Showzone. Not me, but I want to throw that out there. If you are in Weekend Classic, you can get him, so maybe his price. I don't really know. I'm sort of just speaking out of my rear end here, as well. Also, I'm just sort of updating this because I've been keeping my eye on this. They still haven't really recovered, so that's fun. Yeah, but that seems to be it. Oh, wait a minute. No, I lied. There is one more thing. There is a new conquest for your consideration. I don't know when this fajita map showed up. It showed up randomly, but I'll show it off. So if you do all of it ballin' as a habit pack, you get a deluxe choice pack, which feels just standard at this juncture. For this one, it looks like you get a jumbo pack for it when you conquer all the conquests, and there's only 3 games. So, and it looks like it's the cornerstone. God damn it. Okay, never mind. I hate myself a little bit more for that one. Also, make sure, as an update, make sure the best way to get stubs right now is mini seasons, the signature series. For those of you who don't know, in terms of repeatable, these 5 packs are repeatable. I'm trying to look here if some of these are. Signature series isn't. These aren't, which is unfortunate. Like the packs aren't, but you can get some stuff out of there. But right now, I'd say this is the best way to make it to a certain degree. I'm just trying to look. Is there any cheekiness in here as well? There's a premiere pack I didn't do. Ooh. Doesn't look like it. I was just curious. So keep that. I think this one had it, right? Where it was like the 100 hits for like a bunch of packs. So it looks like that's still your best way. Again, just kind of throwing it out there because some of these things are going to be kind of expensive, but hey, we'll see what happens, I guess. But that's the 7th inning stuff that came out today. There's plenty to do, so get on it. All right, just to put a bow on it, thanks so much for watching. Again, there's plenty of stuff to do as things go on and about. So play a little bit this weekend, maybe do some Weekend Classic if that's your jam. If not, there's plenty of other stuff to do that doesn't involve sweating out 6 9-inning games over the weekend. And it looks like a lot of stuff leaves on Tuesday, so that's always good in my opinion. So with all that being said, have yourself a great rest of your day. Enjoy the new content, the 7th inning program, and all the other stuff that comes along with it. My name is Specs, guys, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Have a good one. Adios.